back to another video where today we are hopping into Tainted Grail, a brand new game that just recently came out into early access that I'm so excited to be checking out. Over here on the left, we actually have a character that I did customize myself, and here on the right, we are going to be making an important decision for him. Which rune will he be following? Will he be a brawler, guardian, or berserker? Star. Okay, well, each of these things obviously do things. Well, no duh, but you know what else? These are going to be key to our survival because today we are primarily going to be checking out the Conquest mode that this game does focus around. There is also, with this release into early access, the first 3 hours of single player available that we'll go ahead and dabble into a little bit later. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are in the world of Tainted Grail, which I will be explaining as we do go through this. But I did want to let y'all know to go ahead and check out Tainted Grail from that link at the very tippity top of the description. It is available now. And I did also want to say huge thank you to the developers of Tainted Grail for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. It is an awesome game, and I will be explaining why, but this is like literally a game that like I never knew a game like this existed, and I love it. So here is pretty much the gist of things. We are this little fella over here by the name of Stars. So here we got our character screen, and y'all can see a few of our very important things, such as our damage, armor capabilities, health, including our wealth over here, which is pretty much our ability, our money. And then in addition over here, we got some items and whatnot as well. So this is the Conquest mode. It's kind of like an endless survival mode where pretty much if you die, it's a game over. Okay, interesting, Star. Yes, quite. In the campaign mode, it's going to be a little bit different, and we'll kind of like go over that. But nonetheless, here we are in Conquest, where we actually have our destroyed village, our little town that we have to try and bring back to prosperity. That's actually one of our guiding quests throughout here. Y'all can actually see one of our side quests over here. This is actually the Slayer, where we got to try and slay some beasts to continue our way. But then also our village is in ruins, but they're out in the weirdness, which we are going to be going over. What that is are people who will be glad to join you in exchange for a safe place to live in. Find them, recruit them, and it's certain that they'd be great use during your journeys. And then our main kind of like quest guiding everything is our Conquest, where King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, treacherous mists, and a whole bunch of good stuff like that. But enough talky about the backstory. Over here, we do have this little milestone.
Why these stones light
this
up
little
and
pillar.
banish the weirdness
And y'all
when
can
people
see
walk
that there
by.
is like this very awesomely
They
voiced
believe
voice in the
Merlin
background that I'm gonna
himself
obnoxiously
invented the
talk
runes
over because
carved
these
into them.
milestones are very important for a couple of
There's
things.
also
Number
a
one, you can
darker
sacrifice a little bit of health to mark
they
them,
left
and they kind of
before
serve as a
blood.
way of being able to travel in between these milestones as you come across them.
Well-honed
Over
once
here,
was
we have a
the
lost
lone
soul where we
man
can
sit
actually utilize some of that money we have acquired to buy different items, whether that be better equipment or some of these weird candles, which allow us to brave weirdness without any repercussions, which we will be going over. Some healing mixtures that low-key, I will be buying those from you, good sir. And also a travel map, which will teleport us to safety. And, well, let me just say, safety is going to be something that we're gonna want, because this is the weirdness, y'all. We've walked into the weirdness, a truly dangerous environment. Combat encounters in the weirdness will be much harder, but also more profitable. Other interactions on the map can be a little bit different. Too, if you have a weird candle in your quick slot, you can click on it to repel the weirdness, and we can also add items to quick slots through our inventory over there. So before we brave the weirdness, let's go and use that weird candle, which we have 4 of. Now we're down to 3, and y'all can see that we are actually able to brave this. And ooh, we have reached another milestone, which is pretty big, because this does allow us to kind of brave the weirdness for a little area. We have a little like safety area around the milestone. However, when we actually go to the milestone, we can sacrifice a health to carve our name into it. We can now safely travel in between milestones with no repercussions, or we can actually light a weird candle at this milestone to boost the range of it, which fends off plenty of weirdness, as y'all see. Like, look at all of this space that we have now, and here are the enemies. This is where encounters are gonna get interesting. So we also got a little bit of hidden wealth over there we came across, and ooh, we got a healing mixture, a throwing knife, and some wealth. And if y'all follow me over here, that is the quest log. I did not mean to do that. If y'all follow me over here to the character screen, y'all can see that we now do have a throwing knife. We'll toss that over there into, oh, never mind, it's already in our, already in our quick slot. So we are set over there. but these are combat items that we'll be able to use in combat, and combat is a whole different beast. And I love the way that it works, because as you level up, you do kind of get better at combat encounters. You unlock new ways of doing combat, but there's a lot of strategery that goes into this, and I love me a little bit of strategery. So combat in Tainted Grail is actually turn-based, and you are the one who strikes first. Each move makes you cost energy. After it runs out, you need to manually end your turn. So then each of these kind of like moves that we have actually comes with a number of energy that it utilizes, and then the type of attack that it is. And we can also utilize some of those items we were going over in our inventory. In addition, we also picked that rune at the beginning of everything, which come with passive bonuses and even ultimates. So during combat, we can actually charge it and eventually utilize that power to our advantage. So without further ado, let's fast forward through this a little bit more and check it out. So y'all can see our passive. We can place one combo mark on an enemy per each hit. So without further ado, here is our current kind of move set, what we are currently able to do. Y'all can see that we have 3 energy. Each of these things over here utilize 1 energy at a time. We currently are facing one enemy that's actually a little bit on the tough side, I'm not gonna lie. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit him with a couple of kablow over there and babow with that. And then on top of that, we're gonna use this block skill. Y'all can see that our energy in the bottom right hand corner is going down with every move, and every time we hit him, it actually charges our brawler up here in the top. So for now, I'll actually go ahead and block from there, and we'll go ahead and end that turn. And he did not attack us that time. And check this out. The more that we hit him, we actually put these little combo marks on him. If we reach 6, he becomes vulnerable. So there's a few more attacks we can do over here. Boom, I hit him with that. Boom, I hit him with that. And we'll stand our ground with a little bit of an extra block. And he is not deciding to attack us, bro. This is going beautifully. We'll hit him with a normal attack. We'll hit him with a series of small strikes. We can actually face multiple enemies, and if we were, this would be going quite differently. But for now, we will actually do 8 to 12 damage 3 times. There's only 1 enemy, so he's going to be targeted every time. But otherwise, this could attack a variety of people. And now, I will hit the block and end the turn. Oh, look at that. Oh, he hit me a few times. Cheeky, cheeky. Breaky. However, he is vulnerable, so we now do plus 100% on incoming damage. So what we might just end up doing here is hitting him with as many small strikes as possible, because each of these counts as a separate attack, so he gets more and more vulnerable until sayonara, see you later. Victory is ours. We looted some food off him, we got some experience, and we got some gold. Just wait till we level up, because that's gonna, I love the level up system, because yeah, let's go, baby. I don't know if this is from the level up or if this is something that we just get anyway, but we can expand our move set. And now, check this out. Each of these, it gives us a little bit of info about it. We can do the stunning blow, which shows a little bit of damage and a chance to stun. The 3 energy breath control, where all cards currently on our hand get -1 energy cost, which is very interesting. And the final strike, which does 20 to 28 damage. If an enemy was killed by this card, it increases its damage by 10% permanently. Ooh, I am taking that final strike, and we can get a new passive skill too. So either our damage does 10% more, we can block every 5th attack, or every 10th attack card we play, we can duplicate. I like doing more damage personally, and let's go, baby. Leveled up we have, and onwards we can find a little bit of hidden wealth over there. If we go down to the south, we got another one of these milestones. I will carve my name into that milestone. We'd lose 1 health in exchange for that, but we now have the ability of actually fast traveling in between these markers, which obviously is going to be invaluable, especially the further out we get back from base and some of our more safe havens. And again, this is the Conquest game mode, so it's going to be a little bit different towards that single player that we are going to be going, not the single player, this is also single player, but over the, whatchamacallit, the campaign that we're going to be showcasing a little bit of. And okie dokie. Who are you? Who are you, my friend? I believe this looked like a rat. Oh my, that is a lot. And we are fighting in weirdness. Yeah, this encounter's a little bit crazier if y'all were not able to tell. So, we have some finessing to do. I want to try and take down this rabid rat over here. He looks like he has the least amount of health. I will do a normal hit on him, and I will do another hit on him, and then I will stand my ground with a block and end my turn there. Oh, and luckily we were able to stop that one incoming thing, and he did perish. So check it out. There are actually a variety of, whatchamacall, different enemies here. We got the Twisted Face spawn, which occasionally heals 5%. This infected human, something's just not right with that man. And then this Abomination, which deals damage to everybody except itself. So if we leave this thing alive, it slowly will actually damage some of the other enemies, which is definitely interesting. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing a series of small strikes to continue building up some of those combo marks. And it's also pretty cheap overall of a method, if you ask me. And then we will block from there and end the turn. Oh no, more things are appearing. This is not what I bargained for, but it's what I got. Let's make sure we go ahead and do some more of those small strikes. And then let's do a normal strike here. I reckon let's do a little bit of damage towards this Abomination, and then we'll hit it with a little bit of a block and stop that dead in its tracks. Oof! They're hitting us. Oh my god, with a series of attacks. It hurts. But we're good. We're good. We're great. We're grand. We're golden. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take out a few of these things. I'm gonna attack that thing. Boom, you're done. That Abomination should kill that freaking larva. Bleh. And then we're gonna actually queue up a few blocks over here because I would like to do my best to not die. And there we go. We're doing a pretty good job. 10 out of 10 would not die. Again, let's hit him with a series of small strikes over here. Build up those combo marks. Another one. And he will be vulnerable after this one. So we now do 100% extra damage. He's got 18 health. This one normally does 11 to 15. But with our plus 100% damage, it goes up to 22 to 30, which means it's a guaranteed kill. Sayonara, see you later. Grimoire of Reversal. Reverses target's next hit, harms itself on healing, and heals the player for the amount of damage it would normally inflict, in addition to a bunch of other things over there. Did that say we leveled up too? I would not mind a level up. Let's go, baby. Blade Fury. Cleave. Deal 20% of damage to all other enemies. Now, that's a cool effect. Chain. Multiply card effect by number of cards of the same type played in this round. Dude, I like both of these. I'll go with the double strike, bro, because being able to attack multiple times, especially with our special ability, as y'all have seen, is very valuable. Oh, the charges carry over from fight to fight. That could be big, actually. Oh, precise hits, vulnerabilities applied at 5 hits instead of 6, and duplicate our first attack card in every combat. What that means is that we can play that card again for free. I kind of like being able to play a card for free, so YOLO, let's go with that. Oh, we got another one. And I will be taking, honestly, this Breathe. It gives us a little bit of a block and extra energy. I like the extra energy, lads. That's a pretty good one if you ask me. All right, now these candles over here. We could continue utilizing them to journey throughout. Let's do it. I don't want to continue fighting enemies that have this weirdness thing because it's definitely problematic. Okay, we have taken some health damage. Luckily, we should be able to eat up a little bit of food in our inventory to heal up. I'll use up some of these healing mixtures and whatnot. Really make sure that we are staying in track, staying in check. Healing mixture. We can continue using some of these, bro. Yeah, that's a good idea. That brings our health up a decent amount over there, and leveling up is just gonna hopefully continue making fights a little bit more manageable, to which we have another battle awaiting us. But I just love the whole, like, open world map that you start with, you adventure around. I love this whole combat system and the strategy that goes around with it. And bro, I haven't even touched that single player campaign yet. I'm waiting to kind of give y'all my first reaction with that. So all right, here's what we're gonna do. Series of small strikes #1, and then that ability just got duplicated and we just played it again for free. So that man just got hit with a bunch of combo marks, like literally for free. We're gonna continue using some of these small strikes over there, and boom, he is vulnerable. So we could do a lot of damage to him. We will do that next turn. For now, we will Breathe, which gives us a block and an extra energy on the next turn, which could be huge. Ow, they're hurting us, but that's all right. We should be A-okay. Let's definitely use this Cleave. Deal 20% of damage to other enemies. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and cleave the bejesus out of that thing. Boop, boop. And the rest of them had some nice damage done to them. I definitely want to utilize at least one of these blocks, and then we'll get a little bit more damage up in here. Let's do it on this freaking blob, because he's kind of on our team. He's kind of a douche canoe, but he's also kind of on our team because he will also attack the peasant. We were able to block that. Ow! But we did suffer a little bit of damage. We will kapoop you. We will kapoop you, and we will not be able to kill him. So I will block and end the turn. And there we go. And now, oh, the final strike is going to do a lot of damage. Sayonara. Oh, and those leaves are pretty niceful. Niceful? I just tried combining the words nice and useful in one. Big brain here, baby. We only big brain. Anyways, we got the map over here in the upper right-hand corner. Here's an expanded version of the map. Let's not move around. You can actually move around the map by also clicking as well, as y'all can see. But there is a quest marker, the Awakened Golem, that we could go to the north to check out. So I kind of want to look at a few of these little encounters here to the south, because y'all can see as we mouse things over, there's random fights, which are the red skulls, encounters, which are like these little like house type icons, and hidden wealth scattered throughout the map, and also some more of those milestones. But for now, I really want to check out the All-Mother's Altar. Common sight across Avalon. Obviously, if you are playing this on your own, you can take your time and let them speak. But I am an impatient poop, so I kind of do want to fast forward through this a little bit. Oh, a priestess materializes out of the weirdness, and that's what I'm looking for. Oh, I can either get 20 health, ask for a blessing, or rob the shrine. Why do I feel like robbing the shrine will make this lady very angry at me? I do not know. Let's do it. YOLO. As you try to force the priestess into submission, she utters words that sound like slime sifting through dried reeds. Then she disappears into the weirdness. All healing disabled. Well, that is unfortunate. We have made some grave mistakes, it seems like. So you're telling me if I use this, it will not work. Okay, that is exactly what they are telling me. That did not heal at all. I no longer am able to heal. Those are insane worshippers. Hello, may I worship with you? What is up, friends? Ho-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Aggressive voices emanate from between trees.
Okay.
Soon enough, you find
a burning statue of a weird-turned woman. Worship her, worship her. Oh, I'll worship her. The statue looms larger. She stands still, though in the wavering light, she seems to wave her arms towards you, raising their weapons to the sky. A new worshiper, come with us, we shall feast together. I am now drunk. Okay. Let's ask about their goddess over here. She's the meat giver. She clears whatever path we take, and if she doesn't, by raising our prayers to her, we always win our battles. A small rat. We have never lost a warrior. Now go with her blessing. You gladly walk away. So we have been blessed. Okay, I will take that. I still have the inability to heal, which is a bit poopy, but can I go back to the shrine? Can we be friends again? Yeah, I don't blame her. They don't seem to be interested in chatting with me. I have made a boo-boo. Definitely made a boo-boo. So is that like a status effect that wears off after a while? That is literally a curse. How do I lift my curse? Oh, sweet baby Jeebus. Note to self, do not rob shrines of priestesses. That is a recipe for disaster. We made the boo-boo. All right, let's see what's up over here in the little northern area. We got this group encounter. It's a single fella. I like our odds over here. We will use our breathe skill and then hit him with a... Oh, I only have 2 energy. I only have 2 energy. Interesting. Well, all right. Good thing I got extra energy next turn. That will definitely come in handy. And let's end that turn over there. He did not attack or anything. I'm definitely suspicious of this. Let's use a little bit of a block there. Let's continue hitting them with as many hits as we can, and then we'll get a normal attack up in there as well. He's not gonna be vulnerable for a while. Bless up, baby. He's still not attacking us, dude. I'm not complaining. I'm just suspicious is all. So this will do 11 to 15 times 3. I kind of like being able to do a series of small strikes a lot of times and build up that vulnerability and continue blocking. He still has not attacked. I like this guy. I think that we are... our deck has been infected with obsolete cards. That's not good. Excuse me? That is definitely not good. Let's continue standing our ground and using some of them small strikes. We continue chipping away at his health. We've been limited. We've been very limited now. What's that? Our energy is reduced by 1? It's already been reduced by 1. Oh, it's been reduced even further. Bro, this guy's the worst. This guy is legitimately the worst. Okay, well... Nothing's happened. Like, he hasn't attacked us the last few times. So there's no way he's gonna attack. He finally decides to attack us. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very legitimate. Very indeed. Okay. Okay. I might honestly end up doing one of these special things. I wish I could use this food, but it's not gonna work, unfortunately, until this curse gets freaking lifted. Dude, we definitely took a major L with that. Definitely major L. So we can hit this person with a double strike. I mean, might as well, bro. We gotta try and get him down before he decides to attack us some more, because oof. Dude, the lower our health gets, the more stressed out I am. Oh, okay, so actually that's from our interaction. We are drunk, which reduced our energy by 1. Indeed, indeed. All right, let's definitely use some of that breathing ability, hit you with the normal attack. Uphill battle to say the least, but I'll take it. I kind of want to fast travel back home after this to make sure that, I mean, hopefully everything's okay. I don't really know how to describe it. Let's definitely continue blocking, playing it safe. We'll cleave at you, bop, and he should, there we go. Oh no! He's getting a little bit feisty, but all right. With the small strikes, sayonara, see you later. And we got it. Love to see that. Oh, and another level up. All right. Ooh, reducing the target armor. Kind of nifty. Taunt, chain. I kind of like having the extra armor. That could protect us pretty nicely. Yeah, before we go and do that though, I'm gonna head back this way. Maybe this person in town can cure me of my curse. Or maybe I have an item in my inventory that could help us out. Definitely a few options that are available to us. I'm not seeing anything here that is going to cure our cursitude. We definitely took an L robbing that priestess. We got a lot of money, but I can rest.
Lay your head here and don't worry. But
This works only one time. I will get 60 health. Please tell me that actually works. Did I actually get that 60 health? I did not. This is the worst curse in the history of curses. Oh, gee, Belieba. Well, onwards we go. Cursed up the wazoo. Maybe we can find something to uncurse us here soon. That is like literally our only hope at the moment. You, a fat knight!
As you journey through the forest, you hear a peculiar sound of a dog, a might.
You, I haven't smelled you before. I'm so hungry. Do you taste good? Can I eat you? No.
I understand.
No. Aww.
Though it's strange, every creature in my path agrees to be eaten.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you some food, dude. Okay, well, good thing we had that food. I think that just saved us from getting absolutely shreked. I'm gonna use this candle right here. We have discovered this milestone. Okay, very nice, very nice. I would love to carve my freaking name into that, but that's not exactly a good idea at the moment, if you ask me. That's a terrifying... it's a terrifying fight I'm not trying to get into. I'll go to this little northern fight here. Hopefully we can handle this, man. Hopefully we can handle this. But this curse makes things hard. Okay, we gotta make sure to block 100%. Get a block in there, and then our first attack, we get to recreate. So check that out, dude. We just got 6 hits in a row. He's now vulnerable for the next turn. Let's get a bunch more hits into there. We'll be able to bulldoze this man. I like it. We got some hits off into me. And we will use this. And if an enemy is killed by this card, increases damage by 10% permanently. So I think every time we kill someone, y'all can see it does 23 to 32 damage, right? Right now. So I think every time we kill someone with that card, it actually becomes more powerful, which is a super useful thing. Like the more battles you get into, it comes quite in handy. A blacksmith. What's up, broski?
I have no hope, no home, no gold.
I got gold. I got a lot of it. I robbed a freaking goddess. He can join my village.
Where?
Killed 10 bears and just fooling. What do I need 10 bears for? Show me the way. Dude, let's go! We got a blacksmith in our village. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna... here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna move up to this. We discovered this milestone. Very nice, very nice. Dude, that is awesome. Is that a town over there I see? Y'all see that? It's like a little house. A house of some sort. How do I get to this home? Not this way, unfortunately. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adventure on this way. The weirdness. Don't hurt me. And I think that we can bring this fella back, like... I don't know if we venture back to our village. He might actually be able to start, like, restoring the village to its, like, former greatness. Which would be awesome, because there are, like, all of these absolutely shattered buildings over here. Let's go! The blacksmith shop! We are repairing things!
the blacksmithing.
Dude. And I can buy supplies from him. Anything for curses, maybe? Yeah, I'd love some curses, bro. I'd love some curses. Magic dagger. At the start of combat, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Yeah, I need that, bro. I need that. I got a lot of money. Yeah. Okay, so since we are at 10 health and really don't have any hope of healing anytime soon, we gotta continue relying on... Honestly, at this point, I don't need armor either. I'm just going full YOLO style. Everything that increases our damage, I'm taking them. 350 wealth, see ya. We are going full glass cannon, baby. And that's the awesome thing about this with kind of like its roguelike RPG elements of, whatchamacallit, Tainted Grail. You can like truly hone your strategy to how you want to play. And currently the way I want to play is complete YOLO mode. And this Berserker's Hide is pretty much going to reinforce that. We have no armor whatsoever to speak of. We have negative 30 armor. If we get hit once, we're dead. But we're probably dead anyways, so we just gotta try and kill everything before it decides to hit us. That's about all that we got. Let's get this magic dagger over there as our go-to weapon. And yeah, we'll take things from there because I literally can never heal again until I figure out this whole curse thing, so let's try it. Oh, does this guy maybe have anything new? 4 crafting components, nice. Meditate and forget skills, buy supplies, anything for curses, 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 curses. I love me some curses. He ain't got no curses. He ain't got no curses. But that right there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is how you can kind of like bring things back to their former greatness. And hello, I like what this is all about. The cursed Brock. Well, I'm cursed already, so.
Thick-walled Broch now serves
as a private prison. You may try to break him free, but you never know who that might be. A follower who will strengthen your village, or someone who's gonna run away.
Who that might be.
I'm just gonna free the prisoner. YOLO. Okay, and the prisoner attacks me. Very cool. I see how it is, bro. And we're fighting in the Wayward, so this is not good. This is not good at all, is it? All right, so here's what we gotta do. We got to hit him with a large series of small strikes. We're gonna block, and we're gonna continue small striking him. Look at that, look at that. Yeah, let's get that block into there, and let's do absolutely a poop ton of damage, and hopefully survive. Because if he hits us once, we might be done so. He did not attack us. You'll love to see it. This is gonna do 91 to 112 damage. Oh my goodness gracious. Here's what we're gonna do then. I love that. Next 3 attacks deal double damage. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna use that oil over there. Hello? Oil has been used, and now this will do more than enough damage to finish the job. Yeet! Oh, dude, this is going awesome. The glass cannon strategy is paying off. Let's free another prisoner. Stop attacking me, guys. Come on, man. Come on. What is this all about here? All right, well, we could actually use this final strike thing over here. It's gonna happen twice, but I don't know if that's a good idea at the moment. I will stun him so he doesn't do anything. And then let's attack him a little bit. And let's end that turn. Oh, mama, this is concerning. I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's stand our ground and use a little double strike. And let's end the turn there. Oh, no. Oh, no! And we have fallen. You feel strange force around you, don't ever give up. And check it out. Even though we have died, we can actually start over and try again. And you can actually pick a bit of a blessing. The game's like, hey, you suck. Here's a blessing to help you out. So I'm gonna take some more additional maximum health because that's pretty cool. And it will actually take us back to this original screen. And this is that original screen that I was talking about. So the character creation screen is actually before this. So again, you can customize how he looks like, his facial hair, just all those freaking character things about him. But we will begin anew. Y'all can see we do have 120 health. The default is usually 100 and our village is destroyed yet again. But y'all can see that the blacksmith is actually here. So we have kind of like built up our town and now we have access to this blacksmith who can help us out. So slowly you can actually progress and build up your base in a sense, and it will kind of affect the way that things play out from here, you know. And what is this? The shredder. I like that shredder. I want to get enough money for the shredder. It gives us extra energy. That could be huge. I like that a lot. Yeah, we're gonna be working our way towards that. But yes, so as you do progress in your conquest mode, y'all can see that some of the progress does indeed stick around, but your character loses all of his loot and dies and stuff like that. But we also get a few weird candles and stuff. And you, what do you have in store for me? A few candles, healing mixture, other stuff like that. Nothing I'm interested in at the moment, so I'll continue adventuring out, and I'll let you guys know when we get to that awakened golem, because I do want to show off this kind of like huge boss encounter and any cool stuff we might run across along the way. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are. I'm kind of just getting my inventory ready for battling the golem. This isn't, by the way, the same map. I may have died a few times and come back here, but we have finally arrived. We are at the golem, which is going to probably be a legendary enemy. Oh boy, this will be a joy. Are we prepared for this thing? Who knows? But as a wise man once said, YOLO! Please don't destroy me too hard, Golem. How much health are you gonna have? I'm terrified. Wow! Oh my. Okay, well, we have our work cut out for us. Luckily, he's only gonna attack us once, gains 100% incoming damage per turn up to 4 times, then resets the ability. Gets additional hit per turn with each tick of this ability. Oh my god, this thing is insane. So, we got our work cut out for us. Let's, do hopefully as much damage as possible to this lad, and then take things from there. Luckily, we'll do a block, and hopefully, unless I misread that ability, he should only attack us once. And now he gains multiple attacks. He's going to be attacking us twice. That's not good. Is there any way that I can stun this lad per schnaps? No, we just got to be prepared for an onslaught of damage. And if we time this right, we could actually be able to use our most powerful attack over here for a ton of extra damage. So for now, let's continue using these small strikes to make them more and more vulnerable. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we should be able to do even more damage per turn now. And, whatchamacall. Yeah, let's continue doing that. That should do a decent amount of damage. I was gonna maybe use this acid flax there to do less damage or more damage. I English hard to lessen his armor, but I don't really think he has a lot of armor by any stretch of the imagination. But there's that damage he's doing. He's now gonna be attacking us 3 times. So this could get a little bit out of hand. But if we time this right, next turn, we gotta do a big attack. We gotta do a big hit. We definitely want to block this time to hopefully just lessen the fact he's gonna be hurting us quite a bit. We'll do a normal attack here. Another normal attack. And we shall await. I'll also go ahead and use some of these healing mixtures. Dude, this is literally like one of the biggest battles that there is, and we just continue chipping away. We do gain a lot of our ultimate ability there, which is gonna be good. He's not gonna attack us 4 times, but we do so much damage now. So what I'm gonna do is concentrated oil next 3 attacks to deal double damage. We're gonna use that. Yes, sir. So now our next 3 attacks are gonna absolutely kill it. And as long as we can survive this next onslaught of attacks, dude, look at all this damage we are doing. Let's definitely use a few more of our healing mixtures here. Just make sure that we're at max health to withstand this, because he's gonna attack us 4 times up to 15 damage. He can do 60 damage, potentially. All of these healing potions are coming together. Now, after this, though, it resets. He's only gonna attack us once. I have no idea what he's gonna do, though, which is kind of terrifying. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. And we can't stun him either, unfortunately, so let's definitely block. We just don't know what to expect out of him. But we do know that he's only gonna attack us once. And let's just hit him with everything else that we got. There we go, and he becomes vulnerable. And let's just, I don't want to heal quite yet. Okay, he didn't attack us. So I think he takes a break after he like crumbles apart, so to speak. From there, let's definitely do a lot of damage with our small strikes. Let's do a lot of damage again. And use our normal attack. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We continue chipping away. We're at 23 with that brawler, bro. Oh, man. I cannot wait for that to come back. Or for that to, like, fully charge up. All right, let's end this turn. We should be able to withstand this. He did a lot of damage to us, but I was strategic. So I'm going to use this strong healing elixir for 75 health. Brings us back up to max. This power blow, dude. That could be big, man. That could be big. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna... Do we want to use that on him right now? It's not gonna do the most damage necessarily. It could do a lot of damage, though. We just gotta discard our hand. Do we send it? Or do we wait on it? Ah, YOLO. Let's send it! Look at that damage we're inflicting. 1/3 of the way down with this lad. Oof. But he's gonna be hurting us quite a bit there, and he continues getting stronger. We do have 2 blocks up our sleeve, so that's nice. Why don't we go and hit him with some of these small strikes, and we'll do a single block. And then our ultimate, baby, is charged up. Deal damage. So I'm actually gonna save that. It does 300 to 420. I'm gonna save that until he takes the most incoming damage. So as long as we can hopefully survive until then, we might be able to do some insane damage, depending on how everything goes. Golem, I really hope that I'm prepared to defeat you here. We now do times 400 incoming damage. This is 360 to 504. Let's hope for the best, baby. Let's use the Brawler! Oh, that did not do as much of a multiplier as I thought. Still pretty powerful. I am not complaining. He is gonna attack us 4 times though, so that's not good. Let's definitely heal up a little bit and start charging that ability back up. Oy vey, oy vey. We can definitely, we gotta take this chance to do as much damage as possible, I think. So we'll do that, we'll do the whirlwind, and we'll stand our ground. We're healed up. We are running out of healing elixirs though, which is bad. Yeah, he's gonna hit us a lot. Dude, this Golem is such a crazy enemy. I don't know if we're gonna be able to bat. I don't think this is gonna. English hard. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the win, man. I don't think he does anything this turn, so that's the good news. So let's hit him a lot, make him vulnerable for that extra damage, and let's use this power blow. Yeah, YOLO. We're gonna chip away at his health as much as possible. He's 2/3 of the way down there, man. I wish we could stun him. That's so poopy that we can't. We can still use that charge over there. We don't have to wait for it to charge up all the way. Like, we can't use it earlier. He's gonna attack us once. We can't stop him from attacking us this time, so we just gotta let it happen. And let's use some of our normal attacks here. We can use this. We won't do a ton of damage, though. Let's continue stockpiling that. Beautiful. We should be able to block both of his attacks here. But I just don't know how the math is going to work out, man. Things are definitely getting a little bit out of hand. I don't know how this is going to go. It's not going to damage us this time, but... man, oh man. We don't have enough blocks up our sleeve, bro. Things are going bad. All right, let's stand our ground. Let's get him vulnerable for next turn. And next turn, I think we just gotta send the YOLO, bro. I genuinely think we just gotta YOLO it. If we don't kill him next turn, it might be GG's. We're not gonna have the health to withstand his final barrage of attacks. This is all or nothing. Actually, we might. Oh. YOLO. Oh. Guys, we actually might be able to do this. Oh, mama. So we got to stand our ground here. We got to stand our ground again. He's only going to attack us twice. He can only do up to 30 damage. We might have this up our sleeve. Let's use these small strikes here. We'll use our special ability, hopefully for a lot of damage. Boom! A lot of damage. It was. And we end the turn. We're going to block 2 of those attacks. Oh, my God. We might have this up our sleeve, man. We still got like 10 health left over, so definitely not a lot, but we got the little bit here. Let's use these small strikes. Honestly, I might do this power blow attack here to just do as much damage as possible. Send it! And we continue. Now he's gonna attack us. Beautiful. We gotta block up our sleeve. And then maybe just like another power blow. We just gotta use that power blow every time it shows up. I think that's the plan, man. I have 2 blocks up my sleeve. Nice, nice, nice. Dude, this might be possible. Oh my God. The craziest battle of the century might end up in our favor. Oh, he's gonna attack us 3 times now. If we do not kill him this turn, I think it's game over. Oh man, so here's what we're gonna do. All the small strikes in the world, dude, we're gonna have this ability charging up. Dude, let's go! Oh my God! The legendary has been defeated. Look at this loot that we got. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a nail biter. I am quivering. Beast slain. You've killed the first boss of the game. Congrats. When you get back to your base, you'll notice that a second, harder path opened up for you with another boss at the end. This early version of Conquest has 3 bosses. There will be many, many more. So again, this is a game that will be getting more and more updates. You also got a new resource of Weirdstone. It's a special currency you'll get after killing bosses, and for some other secret reasons, it stays with you over the course of all your runs, and you can use it to upgrade buildings in your village, buy special items, and so on. And yo, we got some levels too. Let's we can draw a card over here. Draw 2 cards for Catch a Breath. I kind of like that, but also I kind of like Provoke over here. Dude, look at random attack. Targets a random enemy and stuns a random enemy. I like being able to stun people. And then we got a new passive skill. We got a lot of levels. We got 5,000 experience from that. So, yeah, let's duplicate our first attack. I like that. I like that. We can do extra damage this turn. Might actually be a decent investment. Sacrifice our maximum HP. Gain +2 energy. Stance, just gain extra energy. I'll just take the all in here. I kind of like that. And we have defeated the first boss. And if we check it out, there's now a new path for us to take. Nope, let's not move over anything. And I will use this travel map to actually travel straight back to home. And wow. That
might be the answer to this
was crazy.
with this.
Oh, and we got a weird stone completed. Let's go. We're up to 530 weird stones. That's the thing we need to like upgrade our blacksmith shop and stuff. Dude, things are coming along nicely. I'm definitely gonna rest because, yeah, I need some health, bro. I need some health. Beautiful. And all right, I'm not gonna talk to the candle maker, dude. He's a strange feller. The blacksmith, though. Let's talk shop, shall we? Let's talk shop. Emperor's robes, expensive, but nifty. Breath of the Dying. And check out some of that new armor. Oh my god, that we got this armor is sick. Plus 20 armor is what it gives us. We do a little bit less damage, but TBH, YOLO, dude, that's still sick. We do have the Shredder over here that gives us +1 energy per turn as well. This is like the weapon we got in our last run too. We can actually go and like continue selling some of this stuff that we have just gotten. We can give them crafting components, which are the things that we have gotten, except I think we need to upgrade the shop first. Yeah, we need to upgrade that shop, and that's gonna take a lot of saving up. Dude, I'm gonna be freaking playing the bejesus out of this game in my free time. I'm just telling you right now. Like I don't know what it is, but this game is just drawing me in. I love the whole like roguelike, the like being able to progress, but also like having to have a good run to get far. That's just like right up my alley. We got a lot of money. We could get these Emperor's robes, but it says, but only to smart players. I don't know what that means, and I'm scared of it. Do I need the Tome of Knowledge to prove that I'm smart or something? I don't know. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there we have our first successful run showing off what it's kind of like to travel through the map. You can defeat enemies, gain experience, do those encounters and all that jazz until finally making your way up into a boss that is the first of the 3 bosses currently in the game, and I cannot wait to fight the rest of them, dude. But for now, that is gonna do it for our delve into this Conquest game mode that I freaking love, because it's like you progress your base and stuff like that, while also like having the whole like roguelike survival experience of having to like go out and have a good run, and if you die, well, you die. That's not a good thing. So definitely let's make sure we get a save in there, because I'm gonna continue this in my free time, y'all. You don't even understand. I'm playing the bejesus out of this. And let's go and check out that single player mode, shall we? And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at the first screen you are greeted with when you do open up the game. So we were just in that Conquest mode, but we have the first 3 hours of the campaign available English is hard. Available to us as of now in its early access stage. So let's just go ahead and pop open a game and
is dying.
see what it's all about.
Its barren fields provide little food, and its crumbling walls offer no protection. As the power of the guardian men here fails, the weirdness creeps ever closer. Twisting places, creatures, and even space itself. Despite this, the people of the farmhold refuse to leave. Instead, Lord Yvain led 4 of their best on a desperate mission to Camelot. They promised to bring back help. They never returned. Now those left behind are growing desperate. They will try to bestow the burden of their fate on someone else. New heroes, with an even slimmer chance of success.
And here's where our journey on the campaign begins, where we are tasked with choosing between two of the possible main characters, which down the line are actually going to end up having a different playstyle from what this little blurb at the bottom is saying. So we'll go with Bior and see what he's all about.
Not long ago, Ephir's Forge supplied the southern lands with weapons and armor of quality comparable to arms crafted by masters of Camelot.
Okay.
Materials brought directly from the mines at Forlorn Sword, but with quality and you were the happiest person. Now, the ruin of his house. Your hand touches the key in your pocket. Every day it feels a little heavier.
Dude, I love the storytelling about this game. Like, even the Conquest mode, but especially, I know I'm talking over it right now, but the campaign mode seems like it's gonna have an awesome, fully voiced as well campaign. I'm very impressed because this seems like there's a lot of dialogue going on. That is not an easy task to have all of this actually be like described, explained, and voiced over. That is really, really nice.
But as you sit near a that damned letter.
All right, let's see what this letter's all about then, shall we?
In this short note, your master explains the reason why Yvain did not take you on his
I was left behind.
Act believed you. However, he tries to convince you that should there, it's not like you believe a single word he wrote.
I got a feeling it is gonna be up to me to save the day. Burn it or work through the night? Just work through the night. I ain't burning it.
As you are, it's not easy to start working at the forge, but you're way past sleeping it off. Kuanak is dying. And you try to hammer your way through some of Ephir's sketch. You try your best. You wake as the sun sets. Usually, by this time, you'd already be on. The wound in your side suddenly throbs.
Oh, that's
and you
not good.
punch it in response. Only then you notice one of the farmhold's guardians standing in front of you, his mouth agape.
Don't you know how to knock? Yeah. Don't you know how to knock?
Reed, I am sorry, but it's your turn to lay an offering.
An offering?
An offering. It was not your turn today, and even if it were, you know the truth. The men here.
All right, it's not my
The
turn.
guard hesitates for a moment.
Tonight, he changed our ledger. You are now first on the list.
Well, that's sketchy.
Anger seethes in you again, causing your wound to.
He's from bloody Camelot. We are.
All right, let's do it.
Time passes. Your wound throbs again. Sitting here any longer would be.
All right, let's head out. And so begins the actual part where we can move around. And dude, this is like an entire freaking town. This is actually kind of sick. We got the mead hall over here. Oh, we got the whole like, dude, this is like perfectly like structured game for the roguelikeness that we were just going over, rogueliteness, and the actual like story. We got the quest over there on the right, the markers, the map, all of that.
Men here now towers above you. The thought that this tired old thing, Menhirs, raised by Merlin himself, the one before you, seems to best.
Oh, all right. Spill our own blood requires 100 health.
You push the blade
YOLO!
deep into you. You feel the Menhir's power surging. Once again, the weirdness is pushed back. Once again, the land returned to Kuanak is smaller.
Barely reaching past the furthest buildings of the farmhold.
Disperse, and you sit down.
Well, hot dog. So it appears that our town is slowly but surely kind of getting messed up by this weirdness. We got a crazed dog over here that I can engage into combat with. So we could already kind of like make our way and tussle into some combat as well. And we're a little bit dinked up from what's gone on, but nonetheless, we're ready to go. We got some decent attacks over here. Why don't we hit you with this small strike multiple times and then the execution strike. We can't do enough damage for that yet. Why don't we stand our ground? Do a normal strike. We should be able to fend off his attack over here. Weak opponent posing no threat whatsoever. Let's end that turn. We block it and we do them in. And we got a little bit of food, a dog carcass. Oh, so I'm assuming we could have killed this thing and sacrificed this to the Mechanier. I definitely butchered the name of that, but yes, we definitely could have done that. But all right, regardless, the story goes on and we can go join the villagers in the mead hall to celebrate and whatnot. But this is a taste of the storyline, and I imagine things will continue escalating and we won't just be stuck here in town and things will get quite feisty. Curse this place, curse it. Is he too comfortable? Speak in Yvonne's defense.
You walk up to them and tell them the truth. That they have no idea how it is beyond the Menhir's light. You you take a place at the edge of the hall, while people begin to talk about...
Silence!
Conversations cut off. The maimed knight is here. Was he sitting and...
Leave us alone.
Guards gently escort everyone but you outside. Ignoring the pleas of people, guards take their posts on the other side of the door and make sure no one is eavesdropping by the outside wall. You're now alone with the knight. Try not to look at the bandages.
You were able to talk sense into these people, to hold things together when tempers ran high. Good.
Yes, I know. I'm quite
You might
awesome.
just be the person I was hoping to find.
Your hand grasps the letter in your pocket.
I kept watching you.
It's a
today.
knight.
I needed to see how.
All right. The truth of that our Menhir is failing.
Is he attempting to smile with the
It would seem this secret is even worse kept than I imagined. Yes.
It's not that hard to figure it out. I'll just say I felt when I made the offering. I don't want to be too much of a douche canoe here.
You.
When Lord Yvain left me in charge of this farmhold, I thought the time. I cannot travel outside any.
Yeah, what you want me
I
to
have
do?
find
Let's
a
get
way
to questing,
strengthen
baby.
Menhir and buy more time, so that if
All right, where should I
in
look?
days of old, before the purges, it was druids. Who
Gotta go find a druid
I also
outside the
asked
city.
Someone who knows a thing or two.
All right, well, let's
The
get
knight
it going.
reaches for the satchel at his side and hands you a couple of candles made from strange...
Weird candles. Make every one of them.
Nice, and some of
Do
those
not
weird
make a
candles we were
mistake.
using in our conquest.
If you don't go out there, no one.
Let's do it, baby. And so it's time for us to put these weird candles to use and actually, well, let's definitely make sure that they're actually in our inventory too, and actually be able to venture outside of this town and get into quite some tussles, I imagine. Look at all these like different enemies we could battle along the way, dude. This is going to be good. Oh, there's the edge of the weird, by the way. Can I kind of like beautiful side skirted that fella? We got a mind bender. That sounds terrifying. What a mind bender. How you doing? Let's get into a battle, shall we? What could possibly go wrong besides potentially, everything? So it appears that she is going to actually summon a new enemy. Why don't we go and hit her with a stun so she doesn't do that, and then hit her with some attacks and slowly start chipping away at that. Let's end the turn over there, and she still intends on doing that by the looks of it. So let's get a couple of small strikes up in there. I reckon that might be a good idea. Maybe we could save up and use one of our brawler special abilities up in that corner, and we'll just continue chipping away at this mind bender over here. All illusions die after one hit. Okay, so that's good. Whenever she summons an enemy, it'll die pretty quickly. So small strikes are perfect because we attack random enemies. So if that's one of the people we attack, we're pretty good to go. Yo, that'd do a lot of damage, wouldn't it? I kind of want to, let's try and do that next time. That's going to be fun. That's going to be good. Let's definitely breathe. So we could, we didn't necessarily have to block, but regardless, we'll do it. So we get a little bit of extra energy next turn. We got that little nuisance over there. Wow. Well, this is annoying. Okay, we're gonna shield bash you, and I am going to kill illusion. And there's no point in really using any of these blocks, so I just kind of end the turn a bit early there. And all right. She still seems pretty intent on attacking me here. Why don't we, let's continue attacking her a little bit there. Man. Oh, I could have used that extra damage too. That would have been perfect. All right, well, we'll just continue attacking her and whatnot. What was that she just did? Oh, she's unable to move. Let's go, baby. I will take that. We ended up stunning her thanks to that attack. Now. She's still pretty set on that. Let's continue stunning her so she don't attack us and continue chipping away at her health. And things are going pretty strategically pretty well. Oh, and we can triple the damage if our enemy's stunned. Ooh. Well, she intends on attacking us, so why don't we go and stun her? And then, sayonara. You donezo, bro. Ooh, an acid bomb over there. So the battles do continue similarly to what we saw in the Conquest mode, but ooh, we got a level up. Return damage from the next hit to the enemy performing it, or 40 to 50 damage. I like 40 to 50 damage. And, oh, +2 energy at the start of every combat. Now that is dope. And here's the edge of the weird. Luckily, we got this candle, and we can head over to the Reeve Witch of, I am gonna butcher that, Connacht. I might have got that right, but I'm not so sure.
Was supposed to be
and so,
now, as you stand
we continue some of this quest and whatnot. Something about this place screams run away. I'll just get closer. Come on.
Step towards the door.
Oh, and we get attacked by the witch. Marvelous. But with that said, with that done, oh my goodness gracious, that's not a witch. That is a strange thing that the witch produced. But anyways, with that said, with that done, we will continue battling and progressing the storyline and whatnot. But I do think that's a pretty good point for us to go ahead and end off this episode of Tainted Grail, because it has been a decently long one, but there's a lot to go over in Tainted Grail, and it's seriously a game that I, like, honestly, I kind of lost track of time playing it, because, like, this is exactly the type of game that I would get addicted to. So I definitely love it, and hopefully y'all do enjoy it as well. Make sure you guys head to that link at the very tippity top of the description to get Tainted Grail, now available over on early access. More updates coming out with an expanded campaign, more coming to Conquest, and just all sorts of goodness like that in a seriously fun game. And a huge thank you to the developers of Tainted Grail for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna go to start bringing an end to this episode of Tainted Grail. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.